Enough is enough. I get totally where you are. Champ, I've been there too. And listen, we agree. Well, what am I talking about? I'll get into that in just a second. But if this is your first time here, I'm Coach Jay. This is the Champions Pedigree, where it is all about mental toughness for young athletes. Today, I remember a story. I read about a young girl named Elra. Elra was very unassuming. She was very shy, a bit standoffish, maybe a tad bit awkward. Some people may describe her as, but she had a deep passion. She had a passion for the water, and she lived with her family, and their house was near the lake. And every day she would be inside of her home, looking through the window, rain or shine, just looking at the water in the lake. She would see people out there fishing, skipping rocks, and had such a deep desire to be out there because she enjoyed the water that much. She grew up in a house where her parents were very strict just about safety and about rules. So she didn't think that they would ever allow her to go out there. And she continued day after day, week after week, getting frustrated. Today, we're going to be talking about another reason why we all need mental toughness. We need mental toughness because it gives you permission to be great. So as I started the video, I understand the frustration. I've been where you've been. I know what it's like when you just get so bombarded by averageness. I don't even know if that's a word. It's a word today. Where you get so, it's so deflating when you see the amount of mediocrity, or people just settle for average, or settling for anything that's not excellent, that's not great, that's not to their full capability or their full capacity. And it's frustrating. And I've been where you are. And I think the reason that is because they haven't been given permission. They haven't been given the okay to go on and do great things, to go on and be great, to go on and become a better version of themselves. So my principle for you today is that mental toughness is one of the key factors in that process because it gives you permission to be great. You see, it gives you the permission to become who it is that you desire to become. So just like Elra used to sit day in and day out looking at people, but she had that internal frustration. And it's that same thing that you and I have, right? You're not crazy. I've been there too. Day in and day out, we want that thing to come out. We want to become, and that's greatness. There are so many different factors that maybe try to distract us from becoming that, or getting on that road, or going down that path. Listen, man, I'm telling you, champ, it's worth it. And so we need that mental toughness, that emotional discipline, the emotional control, which is what mental toughness is, to be able to go on that path, to have the stick to itness, right, if you will, to have that discipline, to have the desire, so that we can get to that place that we desire, that place that we see in our head, where the goals that we have, to be able to do those things. That's why we need the mental toughness, so that we can stick to it. Listen, champ, you were not created. You were not born to be average. You were not born to just be okay, to just be, another product, or just just another more of the sameness. I know it's in you, and I know it's brewing, and that's why you're here to this video. And that's why I'm here as well, because, man, I want to be on that journey. I had to do it. And many of the greats in various industries, various sports, had to do it as well. So I'm here to tell you, you're not crazy, and you're not allowed to settle. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to do it. The greats aren't going to let you do it. Champions don't let champions coast. We don't let each other settle. We don't let each other slack off. And I'm not letting you do it as well. So from this day on, ignore the mediocrity around you, ignore the averageness around you, and pursue excellence, pursue the greatness, pursue your desired results, your goals, to get to the next level, to get better at your craft, get better at your sport, get better at your game, you have the permission to do so. And the name of that book that I was talking about with Elra is We Ask Permission. So one day she got up enough nerve to ask her parents if they could go to the lake, if she could go play in the water like all the other kids in the neighborhood. Lo and behold, her parents took her out there to the lake. She enjoyed it. She had so much fun. And it's a children's book to get them in the habit of asking their parents for permission when they want to go and do things so that they can be safe and parents can allow them to experience things. But the thing that was missing was the permission to do so. So if you don't get anything else of what I have said, champion, I am telling you today, Coach Jay is giving you permission to be great. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your team. You owe it to your family. You owe it to those that are depending on you. And man, I can't wait to celebrate all of the success. So even, you know what, even if there are some physical limitations right now, there do not have to be any mental limitations. Heck, I'll take a physical limitation over a mental limitation. Okay. So, listen, champions have permission. You have permission. Champions, once they get permission, they go, they don't settle. And that's what I'm requiring of you today. Anyone that I work with, that's what I'm going to require of you, that you don't settle, to go and be great, because above all, you owe it to yourself. Until next time, I'm Coach Jay. This is Champions Pedigree. And like I said, I cannot wait to celebrate all of your success. I'll see you next time.